So
All right, team, welcome to class. Good to see you all tonight. Thank you for coming on our first night of the new lockdown. With that being said, I went to go click on video and my mouse started messing up. Nothing ever seems to go smooth, okay? But I'm glad the video's on. Make sure you type your name in the chat box when you get a chance. Everyone standing tall, please. Feet together. Whoa. All right, guys, it's now 70 jumping jacks. Let's go. 7-0. Looking good, team. Great jumping jacks, guys. All the way up, all the way down. Good work. White belts and under. 20 push-ups, 20 sit-ups, 20 squats. Anybody above a white belt, I want 25, 25, 25. Yes, Damon, I read your message. Very good, buddy. Whatever you got to do, man. Joey, push-ups are looking good tonight, buddy. Keep that up. Motivate your sister. I can't see her. Let's see those push-ups, Ella. Nice. Good work, guys. Good job, team. Next up, we'll move on to our back break falls. I just want to quickly review the technical stand-up because I see some of us are still putting that foot in the wrong spot. So again, standing back break falls. Watching TV position. Again, guys, the goal is to replace this hand with this foot. So that means none of this. Putting that foot way back there. I want to see that foot right at that hand. This way we stand up with some good base. Let's go. 10 back break falls. 10 solid technical stand-ups. Let's see them, Joey. Behind your hand. Yes, much better. Keep it up. Looking good, team. Once you're done those 10 back break falls, you know it's on to side break falls. So go straight into your side break falls. 5 to each side, 10 total. Work on your timing, guys. Slap the mat. Good work, guys. Next up is our shrimp. So remember, we want our hips to finish higher than our head. Driving those hips back. Let's go. 20 shrimps in place. Let's see those hips driving. The name of the game is separation, space. If we just push those hips back a little bit, we're not going to get that separation, guys. Drive those hips. Looking good, Zeno. Come on, Ella. Good job, Ella. Push those hips back. Good work, team. Next up will be our cross-collar chokes. So again, keeping our hips stationary. I don't want to see this rocking, guys. Keep those hips flat on the mat. We're going to sit up, grab the choke, elbows to the ribs, tight, 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 down to the mat. Let's go on my toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Straight into balancing. Feet up. Hands in the air, guys. No grabbing. No holding. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, Jays, keep your feet up. Don't relax. We're going back and forward without touching our feet. 10 times. Boom. Dos. Hands in the air. Tres. Cuatro. Cinco. Seis. Siete. Oito. Nove. 10. Good. 30 triangles, guys. Remember, wrapping your knee around your ankle, not your instep. Switching. 30 total. Looking good, Kyle. Good job, Joey. Keep it up, Ella. Good work, team. Next up is our bridge touches. Remembering to elongate your body. None of this. We're stretching. We're reaching. Side to side. Let's go. 20. Reach. Let's go, Ella. Bridge touches. Good job, Ella. Reach, reach, reach. Yes, Joey, reach. Good work, guys. Very good. Good job, team. We're going to stay with our bridge touches, and we're going to transition into our turtles. So again, from our bridge touch position, we're stepping over, finishing turtle. Elbows tight to the inside, protecting our neck. Back down, bridge touch, step over, turtle. Let's go, 12, please, 6 to each side. Bridge touch turtles. Looking good, guys. Snap those elbows in tight. All right, guys, next up are bridge tripods. Again, elevating our hips before we step. Big high hips. Stepping over. Tripod position. Let's go. 10.
Chad, I can't hear you at all.
Now, can you hear me now? No one? Yeah? Good. All right. Thank you, Kyle. Since I wasn't paying attention, guys, 10 break dances. Let's do them. Looking good, Jameson. Keep it up, buddy. Looking good, Kyle. Very well. Sino, great job. Good, guys. When you're done those break dances, I want 10 back rolls. Remember, looking at the shoulder you want to roll over, throwing both your feet to the diagonal over that shoulder with lots of momentum. Let's go. 10 back rolls. When you're done your back rolls, please grab a drink and let's get to work. Chris, can you still hear me good, buddy? Okay, good. All right, guys, back on the mat here with our practice dummies. We're going to be doing our side escape back to guard, our hip up sweep to mount, finishing with the arm bar, seeing how much time we got left. We'll figure out some other submissions to work from there, all right? So again, starting from side control, just let me switch the camera. Good. So we all know side control. Dummy has that nice deep underhook under my head here. And over here, he's under the armpit. He's isolated both my arms out. We need to build our frame to reduce his ability to drive his weight down onto us. Turn that elbow into that spear. Find the crook of his hip and his thigh here and drive that elbow down to the mat. Good. Once that's down to the mat, this frame here is going to be your floating frame. Again, no gripping, no grabbing, guys. Just have a nice, strong knife edge into the crook of his hip there. Our free hand is going to come in front of his face and grab a handful of gi right in front of your own face. That means if you're grabbing way over here, you're in the wrong spot, guys. We're coming to the near sides of our face, getting control of that shoulder, driving that wrist up and under his chin if possible. So you got that bony part of your wrist on that soft part of his throat. From here, we're going to turn on our side and face him, and we're going to do a big shrimp back, creating lots of space. I want to be able to make lots of space so I can drive my knee through. Again, guys, we're creating that pendulum effect. We want to drive this knee so it pulls our hips in behind it as we allow our head to flow north-south. That looks like this. All I did, get my knee to the other side, let my body flow with that driving that knee. That's what's going to create that momentum. So a lot of times we get here, guys, this foot gets stuck. We could get a little bit of a guard here, but we got to get this foot out to get to half guard. So again, I plant that foot down between his knees, point my butt the direction I want my foot to come out. There it comes. I re-square up and get into my full guard. So again, that's basic review, guys. So I want us to get straight into the hip bump sweep from here. So again, his hands down on the mat. I open my guard, do my rowing, get up onto one hand, hiding his face. The best way I like to know that I'm in the right position, I like to have my armpit right on top of his shoulder here. That's going to make sure I'm nice and tight. From here, my free hand, guys. I see a lot of people trying to grab that elbow with this post. That's our post. We need that there on the mat the whole time. This free hand that's doing nothing, we're going to latch onto his elbow. Very important we grab his elbow, not his wrist, not his shoulder. Get that elbow. That's going to give us the most control over this arm. And again, I take this arm and I hug it tight around my ribs. I do not let go of this arm until I have swept into mounts, guys. We can't afford him to post out and block. That's why we grab this arm to begin with. Latch onto that elbow, and now this is our arm until we let go. Once I get this post taken care of, I'm going to elevate my hips nice and high and just step over and flow into my mounted position. Good. So one more time, let's just go through this. From side control. Again, under the head, under the armpit here. Sorry, let me just get my... Turn this elbow into a spear, find the crook of his hip, drive it down to the mat, floating that just knife edge into his hip, and this is a floating frame. My other hand comes in front of his face, grabs a handful of gi. If he's no gi, just grab a friction grip on the shoulder, and I want to flow this pointy, bony part of my wrist under the chin, driving it into his Adam's apple if they got one. From here, guys, we turn and face our partner, our opponent, whatever you want to say. And I'm going to do a big shrimp, guys. I don't want to just do a little bit. I need to create space so I can drive that knee across. So I'm going to do a nice big shrimp, creating lots of space here. And then I bring my leg closest to the mat and I drive it across, allowing my body to have that momentum just to get straight north-south. Again, this foot, 99% of the time, is going to be trapped. So I point my butt the way I want my foot to come out, and I re-square up into my full guard. Good. From here, our There we go. From here, our hip bump sweep, again, nice and simple. We're doing that rowing motion. Guys, notice this. When I sit to get up, I don't move this arm now to the other side. This is all in that sit-up motion. I swim this arm to the other side of his head as I'm getting up. I want to come up here. I don't want to come up here and have to adjust. Remember, the more time we waste, the more time he has to adjust. With that being said, we snatch that elbow, hug it tight. This is my arm now. Big high hips, stepping over, flowing into your mounted position. All right, guys, let's get a few of those reps in. We'll add on that arm bar and see where the night takes us. Side control escape, back to full guard, hip bump sweep to mount. If you do not have a practice dummy by now, I highly suggest getting one, guys. I have no idea how long this shutdown is going to be, so it would be good to invest in one. If you don't want one of Rodrigo's ones, that's fine. Go on Amazon, find one. Just know the ones on Amazon do not come pre-stuffed, which means you'll have to buy your own stuffing and spend an hour or two stuffing them full. Cook boys, nice hip bump sweep. Make sure you get all the way up on your hand. Don't stop on your elbow. All the way up high. That's going to help you elevate your hips higher. Good transition, Cook boys. Nice. Get that elbow up on your hand, up on your hand. Yes. Now drive your hips through. Beauty. Get that elbow grip, Dr. Eric. You okay, Ella? She's okay? Okay, good, Joey. Make sure your sister's doing good, buddy. Jameson, your practice dummy looks like a Pokemon character.
Does Rodrigo still have some for sale?
Yeah, just call the office. They'll set you up with one if you need one.
Right on.
Cool, man. Very nice, Sino. Keep up the good work over there, my friend. Go, Gerald. Go, Gerald. Go, go. Nice swimming, Gerald. Very good rowing. Looking good, Chris. Beautiful, guys. Cook boys, yes. Make sure you open your guard as you're sitting up. Don't keep your guard closed. Let's go on. Let's see that side control escape. Set up your grips. Nice hip bump sweep over there, Cook boys. Good work. All right, Dr. Eric, set that up. Let's see you get to mount. Go, go, go. Believe. Yes. By the way, Dr. Eric, dads are allowed to tickle. All right, team. Everyone's doing very well on that. Let's move forward here. So, side control escape, full guard, hip bump sweep into mount, sets us up for our arm bar from mount. Good. So again, when we're fighting someone that has some knowledge, they're going to collapse those elbows in, preventing that high mount, putting their hands in that X position to prevent chokes, keeping those elbows tight to their ribs, guys. We talk about this all the time. So with us knowing what he wants to do, we know what we need to prevent him from doing. That's keeping these elbows tight to his ribs. So again, I'm going to post my forearm down on the mat, suck it in tight to the top of his head. My other arm comes up, doubles up. Again, guys, the goal here is he stays in place while we elevate our hips, get our body higher up into that high mount. If we let things like this happen, him move with us, we're never going to get to a good, solid high mount. So I call these are door stops. We're stopping him from coming high. I'm keeping his body in place as I bring my knees ideally higher than his armpits, and I squeeze them together in one motion, just like this. Keep those knees tight here, guys. That's going to make him not able to be very mobile in the arms and shoulders here. And most guys, they get this real crazy thing going on where he just opens up doors for you to be able to set up your arm bars and other things. From here, we're cross-threading that arm. We all know this. We don't do arm bars, same arm to same arm. I'm coming under the elbow, and then I come up high on that, I come up high on that high elbow grip here. Again, from here, guys, we can start transitioning just here, but I really like this palm strike to the elbow, locking his arm in with my ribs. From here, the knee comes to the ear, allowing my hips to change east-west. I come under that forearm, latch onto his elbow here, pull it tight. My leg goes straight and sucks back in. Again, a quick adjustment here, pulling the head up, and I like to connect my heel to my knee. Now his head's off the mat. It's going to be even harder for him to wiggle out of here. Good. Once I get this nice tight S mount here, we've talked about this, that grabbing your own gi, pulling it tight, moving your body down, thumb in, and a good high grip here, guys. I like for my thumb to be touching some part of my neck, that high. That means I don't want it down here on my pec, or definitely not down here by my belly. We're feeding this grip up nice and high. That's going to make all this really tight and almost impossible for him to yank his arm out of here now. Now, this hand, this is our post hand, because he's not going to be like this dummy. He's not going to cooperate very well. He's going to be moving around, trying to roll me. So I need to be ready to post and block on all his movements. Now, the whole time we're here, we're keeping our weight on him. We're making it hard for him to breathe. We're making him use energy. So be patient, guys. We can block and post here. I mean, obviously, if you're in a tournament with 10 seconds left, we can't be patient, but we want to get him to burn his energy here. The more he moves, the more he tries to escape, the better off we are. When we go to finish our armbar, he's not going to have as much strength to defend it. So we got to use up some of his energy, camp out here a bit, protecting your position until you find the time where you feel it's safe. This hand comes in front of his face, posts on the mat, lean my weight onto my hip, taking the weight off this leg, stepping over his face, and then sitting back. I don't want to see your momentum going backwards until this leg is well established over his head. From here, knees tight together. I'm going to extend my back to pull that, get that all the slack out of his arm here from his shoulder to his elbow. As I'm laying down, I'm elevating my elbow here up to his wrist, doubling up here, and I'm just going to lift my hips off the mat, keeping his arm. When we're doing our arm bars, guys, I have to say this. Our dummies don't have thumbs, but on our real life partners, we want to make sure their thumbs are always pointing up to the roof. With the thumb pointing up to the roof, their elbow's going to be in that locked position. If their thumb's to the side or pointing down, that elbow isn't in that position that we need it. Thumb always up. So that means if you got to take his wrist, spin it, that's fine. Just do that. One more time, a little quicker. From the mounted position, let's put on those door stops. Elevate my knees above his armpits into my high mount position. Cross-threading an arm through under his elbow. High elbow grip here. Palm strike, rib trap. From here, the knee comes to the ear, letting my hips shift east-west. Latch onto that far elbow, pull it tight, leg goes straight, sucks back in. Again, this is pretty good, but we might as well get that head up and close that nice and tight. Pull the slack out of your gi, guys. I don't want your gi to be loose. You move down and you grab here, and it's still got slack. Pull that all out. Now that's tight. You see that? There's nothing moving here in my gi. So our free hand grabs the gi, pulls tight, move your gi down, your lapel down to your hand. We're not trying to reach up with this hand, guys. He's going to be fighting that. We got to go the path of least resistance. Connect that grip. This grip is anchored, guys. It shouldn't be sliding. Once you're here, that stays there. Blocking his attempts to roll and escape till you wait till you feel comfortable enough. Hand comes in front of the face. Weight leans towards his feet, stepping over, sitting back. From here, tight knees. I extend back, pull all that slack out of his arm here, elevate my elbow up to his wrist, double up, pop that arm. Let's go, guys. I want the side control, escape, back to guard, hip bump sweeps to mount, finish with those submissions. If you are practicing on a living, breathing partner, I want you to get to the arm bar, get it tight, but I don't want you to finish, guys. Kitty kisses. Let's go, Ella. Let's see your arm bars. Get your high mount. Nice. Looking good, Chris. Excuse me. Nice arm bar there, cooked boys. Excuse me. Joey, don't cross those feet. There you go. Keep those knees tight, bud. Nice, Chris. Good adjustment. Nice S mount, cook boys. Good. Lean your weight. Yes. Tight knees, Ella. Squeeze your knees together. Yes. Lay down. Good arm bar, Ella. Looking good. Joey, let her practice for success, buddy. Come on, she's got to do it. Looking good, Dr. Eric. Thumb up, thumb up. All right, team, let's add on now. Things are looking pretty good there. So again, I usually show this submission to blue belts and up, but I want everyone to have a little bit of fun tonight. So we're going to do our rolling omoplata from the mounted position. So pay attention here, guys. There's a lot of moving parts. And remember, go slow. If you're practicing on a living, breathing partner, if you're practicing on the dummy, go however you want. You can't hurt them. All right, so again, we don't just start in mount. So we're going to do a side control to guard, hip bump sweep to mount. From here, though, instead of going to high mounts, we're going to start to isolate an elbow here, okay? So, again, most trained people are going to put their arms in this X position here, keeping their elbows tight. So, the bottom elbow is the one I want to control. I want to elevate my hips up and sit on that elbow, essentially. So, in order for me to do that, I use his top arm as a pinning agent, okay? So I'm using this top arm to be able to pin his arm between his arm, his top arm, and his chest. Enough for me to be able to elevate my hips, get my knee up to his ear, and sit my butt on his elbow here. So that's pinned to his chest, using all my weight to do it. So again, thumbs connected to my hands, grab his forearm, pin it. I'm using this to help pop myself up. These arms are going to help me spring up, and I'm going to hop my weight a little bit over so I end up on that bottom elbow, just like that. From here, I want to go to my S mount. So as you get better, we try to do that in one motion, but for the beginners, just really focus on getting that elevated here and then come here to that S mount position. Again, connecting my heel to my knee never hurts, guys. So to quickly pull that head up and really connect. Now, my arm that's further away from his head, the same side as the arm I'm going to attack now. I'm coming under his elbow again. I want to plant my hand down on the mat so I can pop my elbow underneath his. This is going to give me the leverage to wrap his arm and trap it around my hip. So guys, the last thing I want to do is get this arm here and be real lackadaisic on this grip so he just pulls his arm out on me. So again, I'm coming, his arm here, there we go. I'm coming under his armpit, I plant my hand on the mat, and I kick my elbow out. So ideally, I want my elbow under his. Once I have that, I take my elbow and I wrap his arm around my hip. And I use a friction here, guys. I'm tight. I don't want to be able to yank this arm out. Good. Now, once I have this arm trapped around my hip, I'm 75% of the way to my omoplata. I just got to add in the roll. So a lot of people tend to roll out east-west from him. I actually want us to fall south towards his feet. So I'm going to take my shoulder of the arm that's trapping his arm, and I'm falling towards his feet, and I'm basically doing a back shoulder roll. So that looks like this. He should come up with you because you're connected to his shoulder. From here, guys, it's all just our omoplata finishes, so I need to flatten them out. Sit up into my S mount. Keep his elbow or his wrist trapped around my thigh here. And again, the finish is, a lot of people do this. They tend to go diagonal across the guy's back. I don't want to see that, guys. I want us to go parallel, straight ahead. So I'm pinning his hip to the mat with this hand. This hand here is trapping his wrist so he can't do this. And then all I'm going to do is try and roll my knee straight in front of itself, just like that. Good. One more time, then let's try it. Good. So we got to our full mount. He's doing what he should. Elbows tight, protecting the neck. I use his top arm to pin his bottom arm. My arms are fully locked here, guys. I don't have flex in my arms. I'm just like this. Using this as my post, I pop my hips up and get my butt on his elbow. From here, into our S mount position. Now I take my arm, the same side as his, under his elbow, put it down on the mat, and try and get my elbow below his elbow. That's going to give me the leverage I need to wrap and trap his arm around my hip. Again, really lots of friction here, guys. This has to be tight because if he just pulls his arm out, you're going to be in a more of a scramble position now. Once I have his arm trapped, I'm falling towards his feet with my shoulder, and I'm doing a back shoulder roll. See how that brings him up? I have him in my omoplata position. I need to flatten him out. So I start walking away from him while I straighten this leg and start chopping it down to the mat. Once he's flat, then I can sit up, guys. I don't want to see people sitting up before he's flat, okay? You can stay down here all day as long as you keep his wrist trapped. Flatten him out and then sit up. S-ing my legs, trapping his wrist, pinning his hip, and then that parallel motion, elevating my hips up high while I'm trying to roll my knee directly in front of itself on the mat. And as you can see, his shoulder is in bad shape here. All right, team, let's give that a whirl. And I'll be watching on the screen here. Let's go, team. Good, Chris. Very good, Chris. Good roll, buddy. Remember, stay flat until he's flat, though. Don't sit up. Good, Sino. Trap his arm. Nice, buddy. Very good, Sino. Flatten him out. Cook. There we go. Cook boy, switch your arms. Your arm that's posted is the one that's going to come through under his elbow. So come from the top. Yeah, go through his elbow there. There you go. Get it down to the mat and wrap his arm around your waist. His hands, there you go. Trap it with your elbow. Good. Now you're going to fall back to his feet and do a back roll. Back roll, roll, roll. There you go. Yes. Beautiful. Flatten them out and finish that omoplata. No, keep your feet on the same side. Bring that foot. There you go. Now S your legs. Put your legs in the net. No, other way. Yes. Bring your other foot back towards your butt. Bring that foot back towards your butt. Bend your knee and bring, no, the foot, where is he? Where did he go? Your straight legs. Yes, there you go. Very good. Now just elevate your hips and try and touch your knee on the mat right next to his ear. Nice and slow. Good work, guys. Good wrap, Jameson. Nice roll. Very good, buddy. Looking tight there. Nice, Damon. Good work, team. Keep it up. This is looking really, really good.
Hey, Chad.
Yeah, bud.
After I roll, I have to switch my grips to lock his hip down, don't I?
As I'm rolling, 99% of the time, because you're rolling with so much energy, you're just going to be able to flatten him right away. But the main thing is all I want is you trapping his wrist around your hip. That's the main one. Everything else from there, you'll be able to just go as you gain experience. You'll be able to grab. But like I say, 99% of the time, as you're rolling with so much momentum. As long as you learn to chop that leg down, you'll flatten them out right away for the most part. Oh, Cook boys, hold on. S mount. Get on the S mount. There. Now you're going to roll. Follow your shoulder back to his feet and do a back roll. Go, go, go. Yeah, go. Back roll. No, you didn't roll, man. Go try again. Eyes on me real quick. I'll show you the roll. Just get the camera fixed here. So again, I'm just doing like a back shoulder roll that we practice every class in warm up, and I got to roll over that shoulder. Just letting my body come around, and then I drive that foot down to the mat, sit up, and finish my omoplata. So give that a try. You're going to do that back roll. Yes. Stay flat. Stay flat. There you go. Once you flatten him out, sit up. Yes. S your legs. No, freeze there. Bring that your foot around to you. There you go. Yeah, very good. And now just elevate your hips and try and touch your knee on the mat in front of his face. Slowly. There you go. Very good, buddy. Looking good, team. Good. Eric, Dr. Eric, make sure you get to S mount there. Eric, start from the start, buddy. Try again. I'm watching you, bud. So he's on the X, pin his arm, and pop your hip up onto his elbow. Good. Now you got to get to the S mount, though. So your leg here, that's closest. I can't really see you, man. The couch is in the way. Sorry. Good. So, Eric, your other leg does the S. Keep that knee that's close. No. Switch your legs. S your other leg. Yeah, there you go. Now, bring your arm that's closest to his feet under his elbow and put it down to the mat. Good. Now, wrap his arm around your hip. Go, Eric, go. Nice. Wrap it. Yes, trap it. Now, back roll towards his feet. Roll. Go, believe. Go. Nice. There you go, Eric. Make sure you bring that leg up. All right, team. Good work tonight. I see it's 8:31. I wish I could say grab a drink and find a partner for sparring right now, but I can't say that. Good. If there's any questions tonight, guys, please unmute your mic. I always spend a few minutes for questions. Since we're not on the mat, not everyone always has an opportunity to ask their questions. If there is no questions, we'll call that a wrap, and I hope to see you all on Saturday, late morning. Woos. Great to have you all. Don't forget, put those names in the chat box, guys.
Sweet. Thank you, sir.
Awesome. Thanks.
Great team.
Thanks for class, Chad.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.